I want to talk about National Burger Day, okay? For those of you that don't know, very controversial day, as it turns out. I just found out that it was today. I wasn't warned ahead of time. Here's the thing. In the U.S., we have a food-related holiday once every week or something like that. I'm not even joking. It's like, like Uber Eats, DoorDash, they'll send me notifications like, you didn't know, come on, you didn't know it was Pizza Day? You didn't know it was National Pepperoni Day? National Cheese Day? National Taco, Burrito, Pancake, Waffle, whatever it might be Day? National Buffalo Wing Day? You didn't know that? And they do this because certain restaurants will offer certain deals. IHOP has always done like the stack of pancakes for pancake month, week, or day, or whatever it is. And now, September 18th, as of the time of me recording this, it is National Burger Day, which means that a bunch of fast food places are giving out a free burger. Now, this works out for them because a lot of the times, like if you go to McDonald's, they offer you a free cheeseburger. It's like, okay, cool, thank you for the free cheeseburger. But you're probably going to get a drink with that, right? You're not going to, come on, that bun seems a little dry, huh? You got to get a burger. And come on, what's a McDonald's burger without some McDonald's fries, right? You got to get both. See, the idea is that they bring you in for the free burger, but you're most likely not just going to leave with the free burger. There will be people that do, but there's also plenty of people that will go, I'll get the free burger with some fries and a drink. I'll save the $2 or $3 that a cheeseburger costs at McDonald's now. That's right. Their little tiny burgers cost like $2 or $3 now. I think they actually cost more. I don't know. But you get the idea. McDonald's has always had Friday as well. I've never actually gone, so I don't know if it's free or not, but apparently every Friday there's a deal on fries. It's Friday. You can get it. It's truly genius marketing tactic there. But you get the idea. You get how it works, right? They kind of have this holiday. They bring people in, and they end up spending money because they get something free or whatever. You get the idea. However, normally there isn't a lot of conspiracy behind these, right? Because they're kind of just, it goes hand in hand. You know what I mean? Like a buy one, get one at the grocery store. No one questions why they're giving out 2 boxes of Rice Krispies treats for the price of one. You know, they're like, they just accept it for what it is. But what they should be doing is questioning it. Because now I'm finally getting to the point of this video, okay? I was going down a rabbit hole on TikTok, and this is how I found out that National Burger Day is a thing. You know what I mean? I just recently found out, and it was because of these conspiracies. Basically, a lot of these channels believe that if you participate in National Burger Day, you will die. It's a part of a depopulation effort. Now, here's the thing. What's funny to me is you could make the argument, hey, you shouldn't eat McDonald's burgers or really any fast food burgers on a consistent basis because it will lead to health problems in the future and you will die, right? You could make a very valid argument saying that, and a lot of people would probably agree with you. Truth be told, a lot of things are going to kill you. There's this very cool thing right outside this wall, just in front of me here, called the sun, and that thing is just constantly pumping out cancer into our bodies. But you got to go outside. You're a human being. You got to touch grass, you know, so you got to limit how much. The thing is, it's all about moderation, right? But moderation is boring. You know, you want to eat all the burgers, you know, you want all the money, you want all the everything. Moderation is boring. Why would you be responsible when you could just do whatever you want all the time, you know? Why not just go out in the sun every day, and then in 10 years when you look like a leather couch and you have cancer, well, at least I didn't stay inside sometimes. At least I wasn't a little boring bitch that wore sunblock. You know what I mean? But anyways, the point is, okay, you could make a valid point about McDonald's and Wendy's being unhealthy for you, but they're not trying to make that point. What they're trying to tell you is that if you eat one of the free burgers that they give you at any of these restaurants, Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's, if you eat one of these free burgers, you will die. It's a depopulation effort. Now, they're very vague, which is key in a conspiracy theory. You want to be extremely vague about when the person will suffer the consequences of consuming whatever. You know what I mean? You can't just be like, it'll be a week. It'll be the same day. You have to say, eventually. And eventually it could be 20 years and it'll be like a heart attack. And like, see, I told you, the burger, you know? I've noticed this happening a lot when it comes to athletes. For those of you that don't know, as it turns out, when you're an athlete and you really, really push yourself to your limit physically, consistently, it really takes a toll on your body and your organs. I don't know if you know this. It's like one of the most basic things about being a human being. This is another reason where moderation comes in, because obviously you want to exercise, you don't want to sit around all day, but you probably don't want to go out for a extremely stressful run every day where you're throwing up every single day and then you're getting back to the gym and lifting up weights that are far too heavy for you and being extremely sore. You know, you probably want to come up with some type of plan and maybe work on a diet and stuff like that. But like I said, moderation is boring. You got to go balls to the wall. You got to absolutely kill it. The point is, when it comes to those athletes, right? I will say, I'm very. I mean, I feel very good about the fact that people now care about this, because this whole athletes passing out because they've kind of pushed their body beyond its limit many times. This has been going on for a very long time. It's just that people only recently started caring about it because of, I don't know, vaccines or some stupid shit. It's always something, you know. Oh, the government, it's the masks. You know, they implanted a chip in the mask that I bought myself, not from the, whatever it is, what it is. It's always some dumb shit. And it's always very funny to me. It's extremely vague. Of course, you're just going to, you're gonna die eventually, okay? And the thing is, right? I'll tell you what's really going on here. It's the same thing that happened on Twitter. It's called boredom. See, on Twitter, or X as they call it, what people do when they're bored there is they just find ways to get upset about things that don't matter at all, right? A celebrity, I found out 15 years ago when this celebrity was 12 that they said that the F gay slur one time in an Xbox Live lobby, they should be killed. And me personally, I don't really care. I don't really cancel anybody. I do think there are bad people out there, and ultimately that I won't like them as people. But the only person that I think can really truly cancel somebody would be the judge. You know, when he puts you in jail. So other than that, it's just a matter of me not liking or liking something, and it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? But conspiracy theorists can sometimes be the same way. They're very bored. They have nothing else to do. And so in order to make their lives more exciting, there has to be some conspiracy that the government is trying to kill them. Like, the sad truth is, right, that a lot of these people that run these conspiracy theory channels and whatnot, there's probably not a single person in the government that even remotely knows who they are or really thinks about them ever. And yet they seem to think there's like some personal thing against them, and it's the burgers. The burgers are the problem. And like I said, here's the thing. If you came to me, I mean, it doesn't take a doctor to know that McDonald's is not good for you in the long term, but a little bit of moderation, you'll be all right. But the idea that if you just happen to go on this specific day when they're giving out the free burgers, that's when it's going to kill you, that's what's funny to me, because no one ever got mad at IHOP for the free pancakes. You know what I mean? I never saw conspiracy theories about those pancakes. I guess it's harder to hide a vaccine chip in a pancake than it is a McDonald's cheeseburger. I don't know. I don't know the deal. I'm wondering when they're going to start questioning BOGO at the grocery store. Oh, the cereals, buy one, get one free? Why? Why would you ever do that? And I just want to say, to close everything out, I think one of the most interesting things about this is that if you're a marketing executive, this is like a golden period for you, because you've now reached the point where you can genuinely say, hey, our deals are so good that people think there is a life-ending conspiracy, like a life-threatening conspiracy going on. Our deals at our grocery store, at our restaurant, are so good that the people come here, look at the deals and go, this deal's too good to be true. You're trying to murder me. And they can go, but we're not. We're just offering you a crazy good deal. And it's like, damn. Well, I guess you've made a very valid point there. I find it to be hilarious, as I do most conspiracy theories. And the problem with conspiracy theories usually is there's always a little bit of truth that you can pull from it. It's not hard to convince people that there might not be healthy standards at a McDonald's, right? But you have to be realistic. Like, no doctor is going to say, oh, if you eat McDonald's one day, it's going to permanently alter your health. There's doctors out there that could probably say that you could eat McDonald's once a week and you'd be fine. I think once a week would be pushing it. I don't know. Everything is trying to kill you anyways. You know what I mean? Even the healthy stuff. It's very annoying to find out something is healthy, but it can also potentially give you cancer. But it's got all these other benefits. You have to take the wins and the losses. It's like sugar versus fake sugar. You have sugar, which will make you diabetic, make your heart work in overtime, just overall pretty bad for your health. And then you have the fake sugar, which apparently gives you cancer. So you're screwed either way. I guess if you're drinking the sugar-free stuff, you at least will have an easier time walking up a set of stairs. So that's very cool. And the thing is, we could go into this whole thing about how, no, you don't understand, it's the government trying to control it. I think, truth be told, most of the stuff that we eat is not going to be good for us. And I think the reality is, it's not like it's not like the grocery stores are refusing to sell you spinach or salmon or chicken breast or vegetables. They're not refusing to sell you these things. So it's not like you're forced to go to McDonald's. I would understand if it was some type of conspiracy theory where it's like, damn, the price of spinach is $20 a pound. You know what I mean? Or $20 for one of those bags. I guess they don't really weigh a pound, but $20 for one of those little bags. When I could just get a few McDoubles. You know what I mean? Then I would feel like, okay, you have a very valid point. The problem is, that's not the case. Usually, right, these people that get mad and say, the government's trying to kill you by making you eat fast food, are they forcing me at gunpoint to go eat a McDouble? Do I lack so much will, like my own willpower and personal, what's the word I'm looking for? Autonomy. Do I lack the autonomy, personal autonomy, to just go to the grocery store and get better food? I know a lot of people say that eating healthy is super hard to do. And I think what they're saying is that eating healthy is super hard to do when all they will eat is chicken and rice. Because, you know, if you're willing to eat salmon and olive oil and Mediterranean foods, your options open up greatly. And I don't know if you know this, but the Mediterranean diet, one of the most healthy on the planet, guaranteed to make you live longer almost. I don't want to say guaranteed, that's a bad thing. But not insanely expensive, you know what I mean? You can find fish that isn't crazy expensive. It's not going to be salmon every time. You can keep deals, look out for deals on salmon. You can eat chicken, you know? It's very funny to me because I used to think the same thing. I used to think that eating healthy was impossible, and then what happened was I stopped paying for DoorDash and eating out or going to fast food places. I stopped doing all that, and I just started going to the grocery store, and I was like, oh, as it turns out, I can just get all these apples for like $5, and I could just eat an apple instead of 2 burgers and 2 McChickens. Now, obviously, I'm going to cave on burgers and unhealthy stuff because I'm a human being and it's good. But most days I probably should be eating an apple and something else for like a light lunch. You know what I mean? And you know, some type of protein, and then protein for dinner. I should probably be eating chicken and not fried chicken, you know, with an extra large fry or mac and cheese or mashed potatoes or whatever. The fake mashed potatoes with the fake gravy. I should probably just be eating you know, chicken at home with broccoli or asparagus. And I usually luck out because I like Brussels sprouts, I like asparagus, I like chicken, I love salmon, I love fish, man. I could eat fish all the time, which really is lucky for me because that's part of the Mediterranean diet. Fish is known to be pretty healthy for you. It's a pretty healthy meat. And so, you know, and even then, you know, like tuna's going to give you mercury poisoning eventually. That's trying to kill you too, but it is healthier than most, I guess, red meats. I don't know. But then again, you know, I've never shied away from a burger. I guess the point really is moderation. And I seriously doubt that the McDonald's is trying to kill you. I doubt that the minimum wage employees are in on it. You know, maybe they just don't know. I think the worst thing that's probably going to happen if you go to a McDonald's is somebody might nut in your burger or spit in it if you're rude. So just don't do that. I don't think they're sneaking the vaccine chip in there.